Hello, Flickers. Happy birthday and welcome to your Earth astrology reading for July. We are going to be using the Spirit of the Wheel for the overall theme. And then I'm going to be using my new deck of Dog Tarot. We're going to do the Crow spread with the Dog Tarot. And then we will clarify with the traditional original 1909 tarot. So let's see what's going on for the flickers for the month of July. Okay, so starting with your overall theme for the month, you have the freeze up moon, which says identity, self-discovery, and vulnerability. So yeah, definitely could be doing some self-discovery this month and learning about yourselves a little bit more, flickers. All right. So starting with your heart energy, you have the 10 of fire. So the 10 of fire would be the 10 of wands, and this is a card or can be a card of carrying heavy burdens. So again, I kind of feel like the flickers may feel a little bit overworked at times this month. But one of the things about the 10 of fire is it's actually a card of the harvest, right? It says, all the work that you are putting in right now is going to pay off in the long run. But let's clarify that 10 of fire. So with the 10 of fire, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is all about valuing her feelings and emotions. And again, this is coming up in your heart energy. So again, the flickers are going to have a lot of feels. And again, it does make sense. The flickers are naturally sensitive creatures. And again, so I do feel that you will be having the feels, this month. All right, next we go to your current energy. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the great thing about this is I love the fact that the dog is actually running on the inside of the wheel because it's almost like the flickers this month. Your current energy is, I feel like you are kind of taking back control in areas where you have possibly given away your power in the past. I feel like you are going to be very, very centered and very, very grounded this month. But let's clarify the wheel. So with the wheel, we have the 10 of swords. So the 10 of swords is my card of something being dead, done, and over with, but also a blessing in disguise. And again, I feel like you are done. Again, you're centered. You're on the inside of that wheel. And again, I feel like you are done listening to that outside chatter. And this is bringing you into alignment. And that's why you are able to stay so centered. And again, anything that comes to an end this month is going to be a blessing for the flickers. All right, next we go to your crossing energy. This can be what either helps you or what hinders you. And here you have the 5 of fire. So conflict and competition is your crossing energy. So again, there may be some conflict, there may be some competition that comes up. And honestly, before we go further with that, let me clarify that 5 of fire. So with the 5 of fire, we have the devil energy. Okay, so again, first of all, I feel like somebody could be trying to pick a fight with you. And again, this is where you need to maintain that centeredness. You need to maintain that groundedness. Because again, I feel like somebody is trying to bait you. Somebody is trying to hook you into some sort of conflict or competition. But again, I would say that this is kind of saying you need to stay out of it. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have the 7 of fire or the 7 of wands. And again, this is a card of like being on the defense. And again, I think that is what the flickers actually could be afraid of, is like they really don't feel like going on the defense again. You know what I mean? Again, they are ready and willing if they have to. But again, I kind of feel like they'd really rather not. But let's clarify the seven of fire. So with the seven of fire, we have the seven of cups. So two sevens in a reading represents fear, internal fears that don't really exist. So first of all, I would say, again, don't fear uh, the uh, the conflict, okay, and don't overthink the conflict. And again, I feel like there may have to be like some of the conflict resolution might just be like, listen, I'm not fighting with you on this. These are my thoughts. This is what I believe. Um, yeah, and again, I know you don't want to go on the defense, but again, don't be afraid of having to. All right. Next, we go to our grounding energy, and this is what's going to keep you centered and grounded this month. And here we have the Six of Earth. So the Six of Earth or the Six of Pentacles, this is a card of, um, balancing your resources. It's a card of give and take. And again, I feel like that is what is going to keep us grounded. Again, putting your energy into things that you get energy back from, or that there's an exchange of energy that happens. And again, I would caution about putting your energy into, again, some sort of conflict. But let's clarify the Six of Earth. With the Six of Earth, you have the Hangman. So the Hangman is a card of pausing and waiting to gain enlightenment. So again, I would be very, especially as far as your resources go, again, don't be frivolous with them. I would say, like, really, do your due diligence on where your energy is going. And again, it does say that you may have to sacrifice something. You know what I mean? In order to find what it is that you are looking for right now. All right. Next, we go to the area of lessons from the past. And here you have the Fire Alpha male, which would be the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is all about being bold, being assertive, and being courageous. Okay. And I really feel like Spirit is asking for courage from you. And again, as far as, the fear surrounding having to defend yourself again, you know, first of all, there's two things coming through. One, Spirit is saying, like, you've been through this before, flickers, and you came out the other side that much stronger. So stand in your courage this month. Um, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stop there for a second, and we're going to clarify the Fire Alpha male. Woo! Okay, so that's too many jumpers to count, so we'll just give it another little shuffle. All right. And we have the Nine of Swords with that alpha male. So again, as far as this, this conflict or this competition, again, you've been through this before, like I said. So I almost feel like Spirit is saying, like, like one of the messages that originally came through with this um, fire alpha male here is that the alpha doesn't really need to say that they are alpha. It's more of a presence that they command. And again, it's one of those things where I feel like, again, you need to change how you would normally respond to this situation. And again, break the pattern, respond differently, and stand in your courage. Again, knowing that you have been through this before, and that if you have the courage, you can get through this again. All right. Next, we go to the area of external forces. And here we have the Six of Sky, which would be the Six of Swords. Um, so the Six of Swords is a card of moving on to calmer shores. Okay. So again, I do feel like there's change in the wind for the flickers this month. But again, I do feel with the Six of Swords that there are things that are going to be left behind, right? Things that you can't take forward on this new part of your journey. But let's clarify the Six of Sky. Oops. All right. So with the Six of Sky, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the dreamer of the tarot. And again, you are moving on to calmer shores. And again, you don't want to take, the heaviness and the patterns with the Nine of Swords from the past with you. In fact, Spirit is asking you to dream right now. Where would you like to see this journey take you? And I would say, don't be afraid to dream really big right now, Flickers. And again, like just see where it takes you. And finally, we come to your outcome card. And here we have the uh, C alpha male. So that would be the King of Cups. So it's very interesting because you do have the Queen and King of Cups. So these are divine counterparts. And again, I feel like there will be, like I just feel like the flickers are very balanced. Even though they are emotional, right? They're not letting their emotions control the situation. They are staying true to themselves. And again, I feel like this is part of that self-discovery, is that you've discovered that you don't have to, you can have an emotion and let it go. Like you don't have to sit in or stay in that emotion. But let's clarify that C alpha male. So with the C alpha male, you have the King of Wands. And so you have the King of Wands twice, okay? And again, so very much being bold, being assertive, and being courageous. And again, I feel like you are being courageous with your emotions by allowing yourself to feel them, but not allowing them to control you. I hope that makes sense, Flickers, and I hope that that helps you this month. Uh, all in all, not a bad reading, but yes, there's going to be some vulnerability. There's going to be a lot of self-discovery, but uh, again, you are doing things differently. You are breaking patterns, and again, I feel like there are some big things ahead for the Flickers. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful YouTube stuff. It really does help the channel, and I truly do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.